Hello, I'm Roshan. Today I'm going to explain experiment one for database lab. Our question is to create a furniture company database, and we are given a schema. The schema gives a layout of the database we are going to make, and these are the names of the table: customer, order line, product, supplier. The attributes of each table is given inside the parentheses. See, these are the attributes. For customer table, they are customer ID, customer name, customer address, city, state, postal code, uh, so and so. And these are a few questions we are going to handle after creating the database. So let's, these are the commands to create each table. First, we are given a question to create a customer table, and these are the attributes in it. So to create the table, we type create table command, and we give the name of the table we have to create, and these are the attributes of each table. After writing the name of the attributes are like columns, and this is the name of the column, and this is the type of data is going to take. Int is like integer data, and this is a constraint of each column or each attribute. When it says it's a primary key should be unique and it should not be null, and it should be unique for each row. And there is customer address, and it is varchar can address character and numbers at the same time, and this is the length of the string it can accept. And this is city is another column, and this is the data type we can take. That's again varchar 2. And after writing all the attributes, we write the attributes inside the parentheses. After writing the table name, we put a semicolon, and when we click enter, the table is made. So after making a table, if you want to see the table like how it looks like, just type describe customer, DSC, and customer, the name of the table. So this is the attributes in it. This is the constraints in it, like if it's null or not. And these are the data types in it. Then I have already made a table name order table. So order is a keyword. So order, though the question says it's order won't work in SQL. So we typed it as order table. This is a description of order table. It contains three attributes: order ID, order date, customer ID, and the constraints of it and the types. These are the other tables which we are supposed to make: order line, product, supplier. Order line consists of order ID, product ID, and order quantity, and they are of type. All of them are of type integer, and product contains product ID as integer. Then other attributes are product description, product finish, product line ID, etc. And these are the um, data types of it. Then the other tables are supplier, and with all this, these are the attributes in it along with the data types. Now I want to rename a column in product table. So to rename a column, we type alter table at the table name, and to rename it, we type the rename keyword and the name of the rename column, the name of the column. We want to rename the product finish column to product material. That's a question. See, modify the attribute product finish in the product table to product material. So we alter the table product and rename the column product finish to product material. See, the table is altered. Now to see the table product, when you look, we type the command describe product. Inside that you can see product ID, product description, and product material and product line ID. The product finish is now changed to product material. See, you can see here in product we actually declared it as product finish, but now it's changed to product material. Then we want to add another column to the order line table. To add another attribute called price to the order line table. For that, we type order table order line. Order line is the name of the table, and we type the add keyword, and we add uh, the column along with the data type of it. Now the table is altered. Now we are asked to add a check constraint to order quantity, and check the quantity is above 5 or not. So for that, again we use the alter table command, alter table, the table name, and we are adding a constraint. So add constraint, and the type of constraint is check, and this is the alias for the that constraint. I named as chk, and this is the constraint. This is order quantity. So oh, there is an error in this line. We are supposed to put a parenthesis when you name a when you use a constraint. So again, alter table order line add constraint chk, the alias comes before the constraint, and we put a parenthesis and we put the check what condition is to be checked inside the parenthesis. Now the table is again altered. Now to see the table, just type describe order line. This is the table. You cannot see the change of the constraint made in the when you describe it. So then again, now we want to, this is order line table, we want to rename the table order line to order quantity. So for that we use the rename command. Just type rename, the name of the table to be renamed, and type the keyword to, and now the new name of that table. Now the table is renamed. Now if you type describe order quantity, you can see the same attributes and the same data types, because it's the same table order line now renamed as order quantity. Then we are asked to add supplier address column to supplier table. To add again, we have done this before. So alter table supplier's name of table to be altered, and we are adding a column, and this is the type of data to be entered in that column. Now it says the table is altered. Now um, add a primary key constraint to all tables. We already added see here it's underlined, customer ID was underlined, so we already, when we made the table, we put it as a primary key, and order ID was also a primary key. Now we are going to change, we are going to make product ID as a primary key of product table and supplier ID as a product key of supplier table. For that we type order table product add constraint. This is the name of the constraint or alias, and we type primary key, that is the constraint to be added, and that constraint to be added on what attribute we had added on the product ID attribute. So we added we put that inside the parenthesis. Then we had order table supplier. We type again the same thing, add constraint. This is the name of the primary key pm2, and this we are saying this is a constraint. Primary key is the constraint we are going to add in, and it's going to be added on the SID, that is the supplier ID attribute. Now we are asked to modify the data type of rating to decimal. So rating is in the supplier table, and we are altering the table, and we already have a data type in it, so we are not adding it, we are modifying it. So modify rating, and there's a new type is decimal, and these are the other things we are supposed to do. Remove the drop the column supplier address in supplier table. To drop a column, we use the command drop from a table, alter table, the table name, and drop the name of the column. So I cannot drop in, so I'm not dropping it. The drop the table order, for that we just type drop the name of the table, and truncate to truncate the tables you use the trunc trunk command and the name of the tables. That's all. Thank you.